sweet as a nut. That has been updated. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much for kind of sticking around. Has actually anyone here in the chat ever played Whispers of a Machine before? Yeah, Scientologist. Like, I love a point and click game as well. Especially like looking like an old one as well. I'm a big fan of this kind of pixelated kind of look, and it completely went by me as well. Show my feet. I don't even have a cam on, mate. So you'll just need to imagine my feet. So yeah, let's give it a wee go. Actually, let's check the options. Yeah, there's nudity in this. So I've turned off the nudity, so you won't see any bobies, any titties, because I don't want to get banned from Twitch. Again, since it's like a new game and stuff, if you can let me know if like the audio levels and stuff are good and stuff as well, that'd be absolutely grand. So yep, blah 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 blah. So yeah, there's flashing images in this. I don't want to give anyone a seizure, so viewer discretion is advised.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nord Sunday, you better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
No, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes. Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. Whispers of a Machine. Nordsund Workshop Hall at 12 minutes past 10 AM.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
At ease, Constable. Special Agent Englund here.
Oh, my apologies, Agent. I was expecting someone older.
What are you?
I'll take that as a compliment. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who was sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Cool. I'm from England. So Vera's personality. Vera can advance three distinct three distinct personality traits: empathetic, assertive, and analytical. Your choices will influence all three, affecting the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Which sounds pretty cool. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other two, so make sure make your choices carefully. That's kind of cool.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
I get. Evidently, the entire room should have been evacuated.
Evidently. This entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should have established a wider perimeter.
Yes, I would highly advise that for next time.
Got it. I'll strive to do better in the future.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine
That's
the
it.
body.
Sure.
Fucking get the body away, you dafty. Special Agent Scotland! I'm here to fucking deep fry you, you dick. This choice has amplified Vera's analytical side. There will be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other two.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that. The Central Bureau has a strict no comment policy. I'll talk about that, it'd be breaking rules.
The Central Bureau has a strict no comment policy on those types of inquiries.
I bet it does. Well, let's carry on.
Carry on my wayward son. Use the left mouse button to walk and interact with objects. Spacebar, tab, hold. Display interactables in the room. Click once on an inventory item to examine it, or drag and drop it to combine it with other things. Classic. Let's have a look at this fairly.
Alright, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket.
In the lower right corner are your augmentations, toggled with a single mouse click. Experiment with your augs, bro, to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on, you will unlock different augs depending on how you have shaped Vera's personality. So, like, straight away, I'm like thinking this dude, he's the one that's killed him. Despite the fact he's got blood on his hands. He's got blood in his hands. So our augments, we can do a forensic scanner, we can biometric analyzer, or we can get swole as fuck and get a muscle boost. So let's do a wee forensic scanner. Drag and drop the scanner to move it around. Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in a bright colour. The scanner is now in smart scan mode, where forensic anomalies are detected from the surrounding environment. Alright, cool, so like it does, like his blood is glowing. Might be you. Ah, that's kinda cool. Deceased male, age 32, give or take 4 years, blood type B. Estimated time of death, T 6 hours. DNA, prints and blade shape added to the data vault. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault, and can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up specific fingerprints in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too. We'll have a look at the blade shape. So we've got a matching data pattern. We already had the bio of them coming up, didn't we? Cool. Let's have a wee look at the blood in this boy's hands. So human blood, type B.
Post-mortem, huh?
Nah.
That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Nah. DNA mismatch from the current carrier. Pattern indicates post-mortem smear. Give it 2 hours. What's the biometric analyzer? Your biometric analyzer will automatically lock on to nearby targets. You can also click on the lock icon on your target to force the analyzer to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Ah, that's cool. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. So you can tell this boy is relaxed. And we'll check out swole mode. Also, boost increases your strength for a limited time. Interact with the target before the timer runs out, or it'll need time to recharge. We don't need to. We don't need to kind of force our way into things.
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant. My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Oh, Alex, so dreamy. Your notebook contains 2 sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. You can show inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer. Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Sound. Soda fountain looking guilty as fuck. Damn right. Let's arrest it right now.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength.
Hint, hint.
Got the coin.
Imagine nicking a coin. Have I just become a thief? Do I need to arrest myself and just find myself in jail?
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side.
Right. Nothing there. Right. Let's have a look at this boy. We can be quick and to the point. He doesn't look happy to be here. Take your time, console a nearby distressed man. Begin by asking him about his bloody hands. Looks can deceive. If he's guilty, stalling would give him a chance to come up with a lie. See, I think he's guilty as fuck.
I hate to start things off like this, but your hands are bloody and a man is lying dead over there. You understand how it looks, right?
Wait, what? Yes, it's his blood, but I just got some of it on me when I turned him over.
Okay.
Likely
so
story,
why are
mate.
you even touching the body? You should have notified the police immediately.
I just didn't realize he was dead at first. I thought he just hurt himself or something.
Bullshit.
Okay. Let's move on to some other questions.
Fine. I have nothing to hide.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. Well, I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Joseph, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info. Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Sonic Sonic's Ring Kev, thank you very much for the follow. As Scientology says, that was a great follow gif. Yeah, that gif is quite a one use only thing, and it was for the KFC game, so I'll need to change it. But it is bloody great seeing Colonel Sanders elbow drop a chicken from the top turnbuckle.
That's enough questions for now.
But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Right. So he's a bit anxious. Could be completely understandable that he is anxious. Pala has his deed. I'm still a bit fishy.
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today.
Right, can we just take the gun
My
to him and shoot
service
him in the head?
pistol. It fires conventional projectiles using magnetic propulsion. It's loaded with 600 rounds of compressed alloy ammunition. The battery is the limiting factor, lasting for about 80 shots in quick succession.
Fucking wet. It's got a battery. For a second, I thought this was like a light bulb. But it's just a rip in the fucking seat. Right. Ah, right, hold on.
A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl.
Cool. Let's ask him about the lockers then.
A few more questions, if I may. Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Fucking curious.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees the light bulb there.
hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to the victim?
I don't know. Try asking that guy over there.
I have asked that guy over there, but he fucked me off.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Can't do like forensic scanner on stuff that's in my inventory? No. That'd be cool if I could.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Thanks,
Gotcha.
pal.
Be right back.
Thanks for turning that light on. Right, so how are we looking here?
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil. Both beds look recently used. Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct. Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting.
Tell me there's like legit nothing there. Stay a muscle boost and rip this off the wall.
I don't think extra strength.
Ah, that's shite. I know it said I could hold down spacebar and it would highlight things for me, but I feel like that's just like such a cheating thing. It's weird that it would like lead me into there and there's nothing really to interact with. Right, that goes to dormitory, that goes to Nordsund. Can I interact with the corpse anymore?
I already examined him. Not yet. I think the witness knows more than he's letting on.
Oh, you can like kind of call him out his bullshit or something.
A few more questions, if I may?
Yeah, you only activate stuff like that if you get stuck. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of like my idea behind it. It's like if I get proper stuck, I'll either ask you for help or I might use that tool. I have updated the rules of the stream in that for like no backseat gaming, but I have a safe word. If I say the word pineapples, that's when I want your help. So just something to keep in mind for any kind of future streams. If I say pineapples, that's when I'm like really fucking stuck and I need like a lot of help. But I can't believe like already I'm like kind of wondering what the hell's going on with this. Can I ask him about coins?
Have a look at this.
Ah, right, cool.
Do
You
you
can
know
show
who
him
the
the
woman
items.
is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
Show him this gun. If you didn't fucking tell me what the script is, I'll cap you.
No reason to show him my sidearm.
Shite.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone.
Show him pictures of my pals.
I don't want to share that with him. Not while we're talking. Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Joseph, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
I'm hoping that the biometrics analyzer is going to throw up him lying.
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Ah, cool.
Really? You sure about that?
That's cool. That's a nice wee feature.
Fine. It's the second one from the left.
Good. I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Sit the fuck down, mate. You're guilty.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though. I might be able to get it open with enough force.
Right, we'll just fucking gorilla act like go gorilla evil on it and rip it off.
Jeez,
Biff.
try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
Can you just take it?
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets. The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
Use your
A
boots.
pair of large boots with dirt under them.
Well, we got a paw print. Soil saffron. Soil contains traces of rare flora. Saffron crocus satavis. Bootprint added to data vault. Anything else worth kind of checking out? No. I really like that that biometric analyzer thing, kind of picking up on the lie sort of thing. That's a really nifty wee thing in this. Let's ask him any more questions
A
about
few
the
more
saffron?
questions, if I may.
Like, what the fuck is he doing with
Do you know
saffron?
anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordson, but that's it.
Get that back out, because you've lied to me already, son.
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordson, but that's it.
Alright, I'll give you that.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor.
Did he?
He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused this shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
We already talked about that. I don't think he wants to talk about that again.
Because he was like basically too relaxed, like he wouldn't lie or something.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
There must be something in the like the dorms. Wait, is that saffron? That won't be saffron. Look at her spin round. Right. Oh, right, hold on. Because we got boot... They look like boot prints there. Or is this because that's a boot print?
Constable,
Yes, Agent.
not while we're talking. Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
I can't believe I'm getting stuck already.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
See if he knows anything about this note.
A few more questions, if I may. Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
So he's actually being truthful there.
Are you sure about this woman?
Yes, I told you. Old girlfriend from before.
There you go. Logically explain that he has nothing to gain by being deceptive. Be stern about it. He's clearly being dishonest. Let's be stern about
You're
it.
lying to my face. If this attitude of yours doesn't change, the gloves will come off. I'm a patient woman, but I will only accept your full cooperation. I'll do what I need to do to bring justice to a murder victim.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you. I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now. but I think there's more to find in the dormitory. That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
So there is stuff to find in the dorms.
I already searched that.
Ah, okay. So it's definitely Carl stuff. But he's also touched the vent.
Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct. The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
See? Originally, I went to go fucking rip that off the wall.
Sure, I could try to use brute force, but I'd risk damaging what's
Who
inside.
cares about what's inside? Let's get it burst. Right, it's been in that drawer. The chest is a no.
I've looked there already. The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
Maybe I can use a coin with the screws. Ayy.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to the constable before I go.
Well, would the key not be for the chest?
Nope. That lock is way larger than this key.
Or the desk?
I don't see any keyholes on this desk.
Cool. Let's fuck off then.
A few more questions, if I may? Any idea of what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
Well, I'm going to ask you again because you're a lying bastard.
Any idea of what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
Yeah, you're telling the truth, son, eh?
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. You have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later.
Sweet as a nut.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now. Looks like an old hovercraft.
An old hovercraft, eh?
Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
Execution, that's funny. So when can you have this fixed? Will there also be an incineration? I prefer my electrocutions to be followed by intense burning. What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of environmental damage?
What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of environmental damage?
Oh, we've had a windy week. An old tree fell down and ripped down a major power line. It's in a tricky spot, and due to how the grid is built up, I can't cut the power safely without affecting half the town.
Sounds like a flawed design. Is that typical for electrical grids these days?
Not really. This power grid is quite old, constructed shortly after the collapse. That meant they had to improvise. They couldn't just clone existing power systems at the time, since those were reliant on service robots with negligible safety concerns. So yeah, now I'm paying the price. The whole thing is riddled with hacks and workarounds, each one more dangerous than the next.
I see. I don't envy such a hazardous work environment. How long will it take you to fix?
Hard to say, but it should be done by tomorrow morning.
All right, thanks. Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
Well, no one to go into the museum.
All right, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station.
I guess that's where we'll go then, eh?
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for the help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see.
Ah, you will.
Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there are some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well.
The younglings!
It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me, as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal, since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face, in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation? The nanofluid injection?
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on,
Viagra.
let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
With the Blue Man Group. My first kiss with the Blue Man Group was phenomenal. There's so many of them. So much blue. It felt an amazing sense of belonging, like I was connected to everything and everyone around me. It was like a sudden rush filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination. A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me, a crystal clear lucidity. I'd never felt it before.
I felt an amazing sense of belonging. Like I was connected to everything and everyone around me.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope. We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Fuck me,
Yeah,
sounds harsh.
that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
No, we shouldn't. Right, we're coming up to nearly like 2 hours streaming. Before we get any kind of like super balls deep into this, I think I'm just going to call it quits for today, and then pick this back up on Monday. So I'm thinking of streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Yeah, and kind of just doing like 2 hours at a time. So looking at kind of always going live around 3 o'clock and kind of coming off around 5 o'clock to let people go and get their din-dins. But yeah, I mean, this game so far seems kind of cool. I like the old school look of it, old school feel, but then with the augmentations at the bottom there are kind of cool. And Aussie, there you go, there's locked augmentations there, so I wonder what will unlock in time. Kind of adds just a little bit more to just talking to people. Yeah, it does look pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, last night I couldn't really sleep, and I was thinking about kind of different games to stream and stuff, and I just thought about kind of point and click games, and this one kind of came up in a video that I was watching, and looked kind of cool. But we will call it there, because it is my dinner as well. But yeah, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. Thank you very much for the follows. Dinner's ready. Did you hear that? Yeah, thank you very much, people, and hopefully see you on Monday. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a good wee weekend when it comes. Love yous.